Hello, welcome to Learn Love Tarot, where I teach many lessons on how to read your personal birth chart and how to understand basically your emotional mapping is what your birth chart shows you. And you can also use it to navigate the energy of the transiting planets. So it is the full moon, guys, in Aries tomorrow at 6 degrees. Okay, so full moons, we move in a counterclockwise circle, just like we do from the birth chart, Aries all the way around to Pisces. And full moons are all about heightened activity and feelings. So we must, especially if you have a lot of moon placements. I mean, I have a stellium in my 12th house and it's Cancer stellium. So, which is normally 12th house is a Pisces house. So if you have 3 or more planets in one piece of your pie chart, that is extra heavy for you. So being a moon girl, I could say, well, a little sensitive. So whenever it is a full moon, it's definitely, especially if you have water signs, a lot of water placements in your chart, you're going to feel that a lot more than the other signs, okay? It's also about culminations, peaks, revelations, information coming to the surface, okay? So for our little picture pages tonight, go ahead and grab your pens and your pencils because I want you to write a couple things down. So if you do not already have a completed birth chart, okay, this is what it would look like after I complete that for you. Information on how to receive your own handmade birth chart is in the link in the description box. Okay, so here's what you do. You look at your chart and you find where on your pie piece Aries sits. We all have all the signs in our full chart, all 12 zodiacs. Okay. And so you're going to find where is 6 degrees Aries in your birth chart. Okay. So for example, on this gentleman's birth chart, he has Aries, 6 degrees Aries for him is right on the cusp between his first and second house. So it's more so going to be affecting the second house here, even if it's on the cusp, because he's at 6 degrees, 43 minutes. Okay, so that moon's going to move pretty quickly every 2.5 days. So this is where this culmination, this peak, what may be illuminated for him, and that is the house of assets, resources, and self-worth. So that's affecting your money, honey. Okay, so find where 6 degrees Aries is on your chart. That'll show you the piece of pie that it sits in, okay? All 12 houses. Which pie piece does it sit in? That'll tell you what area, spit it out, Ange. That'll tell you what life area this full moon tomorrow morning at 5:57 a.m. Eastern time is when it's going to be the strongest. That'll be about 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow for London and almost 10 o'clock p.m. Saturday night in New Zealand. Hi, Kiwis. Okay, again, so this is the life area that will be illuminated, magnified, optimized. Okay, so the journaling prompt for you, I have a challenge. Think about, go back 6 months, okay, and you've grown in that life area in some way, right? We're growing every single day. Just jot down for yourself where you have grown in this area. So this person would make a journal entry about where he has grown regarding his own self-worth, his assets, and financial resources, how you earn your money. Okay, so look at where that is for you, and that will show you what's going to be on highlight. Okay, couple other notes. Very excited. I just received my certification from Soulful Revolution. So you'll be able to look on my channel next week. And oh my gosh, I knew that was going to happen. I was getting ready about it. Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes. So that'll be that link will be starting to be in my description box as well, starting next week. If you'd like a personal reading from me, there'll be information there on how you can book me for personal reading. Okay. So changes. The songs of the day that I actually got for today was Don't Stop Believin'. Okay. I know some people have been going through it. There's been some really tough energies happening. And the second one was I Get By with a Little Help from My Friends. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing another reading for an all signs. That'll be my first live, not live, I don't think I'm going live. That'll be my first all signs reading that I'll be posting. Go like, see. And the reason I'm so excited to talk about that, because Eight of Swords has been coming up a lot, which is just being bombarded by fears. And it's like a will, like you feel like you're just totally bogged down by things out of your control. But what Eight of Swords shows us is that we are in control. And we'll talk about more of that tomorrow. Have some sketches, and I got a different song when I was examining and scrying into that card. It's a very interesting card. It's my own personal deck. I rarely use it for readings unless I know you very well. Thank you. Because it's a deck that dives deep. Okay, so lots of changes happening. Our first card out here, so the energy for this reading, whoever this is going to be for. Now, when I talk about the first position, that is going to be the position of the querent. Okay, so that could be you, or it could be a person you're dealing with in this situation. Okay, so my focus here is this is for a reading for what's going to change, be illuminated, or be optimized for the full moon in Aries tomorrow morning. Again, no matter where Aries is in your birth chart, that is the life area that's going to be affected. We'll all be affected by it somehow, some way. Okay, empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. And oddly enough, the Eight of Swords card that came out was followed by the future influence, or the near future energy of Two of Swords, which is willful blindness. And it had a waxing crescent moon, which means new beginnings, new starts. And that is October 14th. Okay, so I'm really excited to do the read tomorrow morning because I have some information for you. The middle card, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Beautiful card there. Little serenity prayer guidance. That is crossed by this always makes me feel Aries energy because it looks like a shield, right? That the emperor warrior holds up. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. Okay, so just wanted to read that for the environmental energy of this empathy and this acceptance. Let me get one more card out here. Okay, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. What is that? Just changes. Okay. Environmental energy, crossing energy here is honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others. Ooh, double chills. But I can expect it from myself. Okay. That's the Two of Swords. 1014. This is some BDE, guys. Okay. All right. These cards have all already been pre-shuffled, but there's King of Wands. I know that people do like to see shuffling. I'm not. Ooh, there was a Five of Swords there on the bottom. See, lots of swords energy there. Lots of swords energy. Swords are all about air, right? So if you think about the air signs, which would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So this could be affecting those parts of your chart as well. Okay, this purple energy here too, that would be our sixth chakra, our third eye, 3 out of our 4 energies are purple, and we have some red here, and this is like a yellowy orange red, which is your chakra 1, your root chakra, okay, passion. And we also have, again, that energy of the third eye and this orange energy of your sacral chakra, which would be creativity and fears. False ego appearing real. Okay, let's do one more shuffle here, and I'll get your spread out. Full moon energy on the nose. Okay, so creativity with that King of Wands. The King of Wands, he's what he wants and goes after what he wants with action. Okay, take a big breath, everybody. All right, great angels and guides, ancestors of the highest white light, please protect my energy as I dive into the energy of the tarot. Woo, getting my left ear ring already, and the cards haven't even come out yet, Spirit. Please protect my energy as I dive into the tarot for messages for the best and highest good of my tribe, my learning lovers, and anybody that watches this video at any time they see it. Really appreciate you clicking and liking on the video, guys. So we did see creativity. What are we creating? New beginnings, 1014. Okay, 1014. And we have the energy here of also new beginnings, the 0 card, leap of faith towards something new. And she's holding an amethyst. Okay, so an amethyst is a protection stone. It also helps you tap into your higher self. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is somebody very confident, and you see what she's creating there in her hand. She's a bit magical. So again, full moons are all about this culminations, peaks, and revelations, guys. So this past energy here, or excuse me, future energy, it says, I know that I cannot change the past. Okay, so we might have some things here that might be coming to light, either to you or about you. That could be a surprise to someone else. Okay. It also can cause this new beginning here. So Queen of Wands energy queens are the cardinal signs. So again, right on the nose, cardinal fire sign would be Aries. And on top of that, the Fool card is our Aries card. Okay, doesn't mean you need to be an Aries. Okay, it's the archetype of the energy, right? Okay, let's see what we got here. What is the situation? So acceptance. What is the present situation? Viewers or partnerships that they're in partnership with, maybe dealing with, learning to accept the things I cannot change. Wisdom to know the difference, right? That's that 8 of Swords of feeling stuck, and fear, that 2 of Swords fear of just really not wanting to make a decision. And the 8 of Swords talks about feeling like you can't move, but that is not true. That is fear. That is false ego appearing real. And the 8 of Swords talks about the only way to go is through. Okay, we are not going backwards. We can't sidestep 7 of Swords. Stop it. Something, who's trying to sidestep? Let's see. We've got really positive energy out on the table so far. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So maybe you're gaining some confidence here, and something is no longer triggering you, and you can see somebody else's side. You can see maybe where you need to make this apology for something that cannot be changed from the past. Perhaps someone owes you this apology as well. Whoa. Okay. So in the 8 of Swords, the deep deck that I was talking about, that we're going to be looking at tomorrow, we're going to be looking at that card extensively. Okay. Her heart is open, yet she is standing there in an indecision, feeling like she cannot move. Okay, like her vision is clouded. Also on that card are two ships, which for me is soulmate energy. Okay, so despite having this big open heart, what is bogging us down and weighing us down? I'm going to ask us a question tomorrow for each sign. Okay, what are we afraid of? What is weighing us down? What is the way through? Okay, so the situation, does that look like they're having fun to you? Someone is trying to either sidestep heartbreak. Okay, it's not wanting to process grief. And I did say the serenity prayer, right? Okay, we accept the things we cannot change and the wisdom to know the difference. There's definitely some regrets here happening. Someone regrets something, and acknowledging that, hey, I can't change the past, right? I can't change this situation. And this may be you. Are you trying to sidestep grief? Are you pretending I'm fine, everything's fine, nothing to see here? I'm just going to sneak out in the darkness of night. It doesn't go away, guys. Okay. No decision or pretending like something is not happening. No decision is still a decision. Okay. And I know we know that, but you need to know that it's okay. So we have the Seven of Swords on top of the Three Swords, accepting this can even be someone that broke your heart, or perhaps you broke their heart, and there has not been an apology. They tried to sidestep any accountability. Okay, or more so, it does feel like to me here in this card, you're understanding or definitely in a mood of starting anew and moving on, right? You've seen the other side of a situation. A lot of times, guys, we have no idea what's going on with the other person, and we fill in the blanks ourselves when we don't get an explanation that we do deserve. We always want closure, but guess what? You don't need that. Closure rarely happens. We rarely do find out exactly why something happened, because people just aren't emotionally mature enough to do things in a healthy and kind way. And I'm getting a left ear buzz on that one big time. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Living in the past and then feeling, refeeling this sorrow all the time. We certainly don't want to do that. I can see why we'd want to sidestep that pain, but we also need to go through that grief cycle, okay, into that acceptance piece. That's a big leap. And that's really, really hard. That's really, really hard. If this is you going through this and you've had no explanation as to, you don't get to see the other side of the situation, you have no idea what happened, still accepting that that you can't change that. Okay. It has nothing to do with you, and it has everything to do with the person that was trying to sidestep and either get out of telling you why they caused this. I mean, that's 3 slashes through a heart. And there is, this is more of a Japanese belief, which I love, the red string of destiny that connects us all. In a lot of decks, it is the Fates card, and you see the 3 sisters that measure out, right? The good deeds that we've done that preside over the past. And then the next sister has the moon above her, right? That's the spirit realm. And that is insight, tuning into your third eye. And then the third sister cuts that lifeline. So we have this happening all throughout our life, this predetermination. Okay. Everybody, I don't know a dang person that hasn't been through heartbreak, guys. It's okay. It's part of the human experience. And my heart is going out to you, especially if someone was deceitful. This is someone lying, manipulating, sneaking away. Okay. That's karma, though. That's coming right back at them. And if it is you, here's your message to make it right. Okay. You cannot change past events. There's no use, crying over spilt milk, as they say. That's just negative energy. That's going to pull your personal vibration down. Okay. Crossed by 9 swords. Jeez. Okay. I mean, I did say we're talking about 8 of swords and 2 of swords, and here we've got 7 and 3. Crossed by 9. This is definitely either causing sleepless nights for you or this other person that owes this apology to you. They know. They know. All right. What is the opportunity here? What can we learn from this heartbreak and this newfound confidence? Releasing and letting go. Also on full moons is a wonderful idea. You can write down things you want to let go of, like expectation to outcomes, right? That's a big one. And you can say that out loud in the full moon energy tomorrow morning. You can even start tonight. It's already been in the ethers for a couple days, and it'll be that energy will be with us for about 3 days, and we'll get weaker as the days go by. Again, it's strongest at 5:57 in the morning tomorrow morning. Okay, so our opportunity here, King of Cups. Okay, so the King of Cups is the archetype of balanced energy. This is an opportunity for this person or you to balance your masculine and feminine sides of yourself. Now, kings are fixed energy, and this is water energy. The fixed water sign would be Scorpio. Could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. There is a sailboat there in the background. So it is possibly connected to a soulmate here. And this could be a new soulmate or someone from the past. Under this, I regret that I cannot change the past. Okay. This person is wearing a bright red shirt. So I feel like the opportunity here is for some self-love, an opportunity for balance. We did just move into Sun and Libra, which is literally all about balance. Okay, balancing of committed partnerships, one person not towing the row. Is that what it's called? Towing the row? Holding the toe? That doesn't sound good. You know what I mean. Okay, so opportunity here is to get in balance. It could also be a new person offering their love cup, could be a water sign, could be a Scorpio. Scorpio is a fiery water sign, okay? And that is fixed energy, can be a person that may be pretty stubborn. Yeah. So Page of Pentacles here, there's some kind of message or offer, tangible offer here coming in. Okay. And our environmental energy of honesty, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So even if we don't get closure, guys, this is a situation that's going on right now in this environmental energy. We have to find that for ourselves and say, okay, what was my part in that? What can I control? Can't control what somebody else does, but you can control and look at whether this was part of a pattern. Was this the same story, different meat suit? Or was it a continuation of yet another cycle, another karmic cycle of the same repeated pattern? Okay. This is an opportunity to change that here with Libra in the sun and Aries taking that leadership role here over the next few days. Look at what house that Aries is sitting in for you. The opposite part of your wheel will be Libra. Those are sister signs. They balance each other out. So those are the two life areas that are being affected and asked to be balanced. Okay, came back. So in the past, what caused us to get into this newfound confidence, getting back our creative energy, being inspired to take a new leap of faith? Okay, heartbreak. It wanted to come out. This is stinking thinking. This is rumination of pain. Okay, and that sucks. And again, I'm sorry, but it's causing us to take a new leap of faith. So every end is another new beginning, right? Okay, so recent past, Nine of Swords, we're now into the full energy and the Queen of Wands energy, creating something new. Okay, maybe you even have changed your appearance kind of drastically, right? Eight of Pentacles, crossing this energy here of the Nine of Swords. This is burning the candle at both ends. Okay, this can have, this can be happening around the clock. Okay, be happening through this whole cycle here. Eight of Pentacles is also an energy of becoming an expert at something. Okay, so this tells me that you've learned the lesson here. In the past, it was keeping you up at night, and maybe you are in this energy now, present energy of accepting, yeah, this fucking sucked. But what did I learn from it? How can I improve myself? How can I not let this pattern repeat either within the same relationship, or how can I not attract the same person? The answer is we change ourselves, because you attract what we are. Okay. We heal ourselves. We work on that self-improvement. We are seeing ourselves clearly. New people, new energy comes in. And guess what? These people, they're not even in your vibe anymore. You've elevated. So it's like no contest kind of energy there. Okay. You've learned. I'm glad to see that. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Wow. The the heart of the reed, the high priestess. Okay, this is the inner knowing. These are the downloads that you are getting. And guys, when you start to change your patterns, your vibrational frequency does elevate, and it's also a sign of spiritual ascension. So I am really, really happy to see this. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Okay, this could be also spiritual downloads, or just you just had a feeling about this, but we did it anyway. And it could be that lesson of learning to trust yourself, to trust your instincts, okay, to trust your higher self and not that false ego appearing real. That's beautiful. So, spiritual downloads. This is a tangible offer. This is money. This is talent. This is time. This is energy. This is resources. Okay. So, in the environmental energy, what this whole reading is about, you get in a gifty. And for a lot of you, I hope to attract a spiritual community and help to raise the vibration of the people who are watching. This could mean by learning that lesson, you get an increased gift. Your clair gifts could be increasing. This is also an energy of you don't have to say anything. Silence is sometimes like hurts more, right? Because if we lash out, that means you still care. And if you can close your eyes, go within, not say a word, are you with me on, then they should be really scared, right? The minute I stop talking, that's when you should be scared. That's like dong diggity done. If I don't even care enough to talk about it, have a conversation, thank you, next. Got something else better coming in. Opportunity, King of Cups. What is the near future energy of this King of Cups, of this balancing of our energies? What happens when you do that, guys? Oh, just a little thing like transformation. Everything changes. Okay, this is the chrysalis coming out as the butterfly. Okay, this red energy, it's all about that passion. It's about grounding yourself. It's about feeling strong, and it's about feeling powerful. You're about to feel pretty powerful. About to feel pretty powerful. What are we transforming? Making, like sitting back and going, oh, I'm spoiled for choice, meaning that I'm making no choices. What's changing is you're understanding what you value, what's important to you. And you're no longer hemming and hawing about, which one do I choose, when the choice is obvious. Okay. This is no longer being in that kind of energy. That's wonderful. Making decisions, kicking butt, and taking names. Look at you go. What are what are the blocks? I want to look at the blocks of why this recent past energy of the Nine of Swords, what got us there, and what was blocking your confidence or this other person's confidence. What was stopping you? What was the situation from causing you to not take a leap of faith? What are the blocks of the past here that brought us into this left-hand column, Spirit? What are the blocks here? Thank you. Overgiving. Okay, Queen of Cups in a blocked position is in the reverse position. Okay, Queen of Cups is a queen, so that will be cardinal energy. That's Cancerian energy. That is the most love anyone can offer in the whole entire deck when you see the Queen of Cups. Okay, so if it's in reverse, we could have been holding back our love, okay, out of fear, those swords of fear. We could have not been seeing a second side of a situation, being in refusal, right? The Queen of Cups is very caring, very forgiving, very psychic, okay? She, in an unbalanced state, though, could have been making, definitely making those false ego appearing real, false evidence appearing real. And that was a block, which was causing the sleepless nights and the up in the head, right? So being able to see this other side of the situation, finally getting past that hurt position and going, you know what, that is on them. I'm gonna love me. I get to do me still. And we must. And so we must. So in the past, that was some blocked energy, either for you or this person, in an energy of boredom, not happy with the beautiful cups there in front of you or in front of them, and not seeing all that there was to offer, right? In a blocked position, this is frustration. This is boredom, okay? You don't have to be frustrated no more if you don't want to. All right. What does Spirit want my learning lovers to know? What does Spirit want my learning lovers to know? Thank you. Spirit wants you to know it was worth taking the time to see something from a different perspective. The world looks a lot different from this way, to opening and surrendering, opening up that heart space. Okay. Spirit wants you to know that there is a reward. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. That's pretty on the nose, guys. There's nothing you can change about this oogly situation here. Okay. And if That is you avoiding working through the pain of this heartache, right? It looks like Spirit is wanting you to see it from a new perspective if you haven't worked on that already. The number 12 could be significant for you. Also 73. All this green energy here is all about the heart chakra, right? And this is turning, it's like a greeny blue, like a teal. So it looks like you're learning to communicate up in that throat chakra what is really in your heart and the truth of what is in your heart. The 12 is 1 + 2, which is a 3. Okay. So what are you seeing from a new perspective? This heartbreak and perhaps what it taught you, why that lesson was here. Okay. And when they're that gnarly, it gives us more oomph to be like, nope, don't want to do that one anymore. Thank you, Spirit. I learn the lesson. Thank you. I don't need to learn by resistance no more. Okay. 3, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I talked about the fates, 3 sisters. Okay. This can be done once we see that from this different perspective. Okay. And a radical act of self-love, right? We release and let go of that expectation. Okay, releasing and letting go of expectations really does help. Please say that in the full moon energy. Burn it up on paper. You can bury it in the ground as well on a full moon. But that puts that wish in 6 months. That wish should be there for you. Okay, depends the energy that you put into it. The Magician. Okay, energy in, energy out. Energy in, what you put out, you receive back. Okay. And again, when you are seeing something else from a new perspective, when you have this growth, it is spiritual ascension. You get to tick the box and go, oh, they don't need to learn that one anymore. They got it. On to the next lesson. There is another one. There always is. So the Hanged Man, what are we seeing from a new perspective? That you're Dorothy. All along, you've had the tools that you need. Spirit wants to tell you, you have everything. You have the skills that it takes to get through this. Okay. And it's a catalyst for starting something new. Okay. Be fine. I love you. What is the outcome of this King of Cups with this rebirth and transformation energy? What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome here of this rebirth and transformation for my learning lovers? All starts with self-love, right, guys? Wow. The Hermit. This is deep self-evaluation. I already said good job. This confirms that. I'm really, really proud of you. Okay. If you're not quite there yet and you're seeing this and it triggers the need to go, you know what? I really, I can't do anything about the choices I made in the past to be with people who are able to hurt me in that way and just sneak away like a fart in the night. That's not your karma. That's theirs. That is a lack of self-confidence. That is a lack of self-evaluation. And frankly, we don't need to cry about people like that. You're swirling up in your energy. Okay, guys, this is deep evaluation, hermit energy, 9 September. The 9s in numerology are at the end. This is, you are almost there. You're almost there. You only got one more digit to go. And when you get to 10, it resets to the ace. It resets to the ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. That's huge, guys. Wow. Okay. What's this crossed by? What are you self-evaluating? You're evaluating the trauma that you've been through. This is physical abandonment, 5 of Pentacles. This is lack mentality. This is focusing on what's been lost and asking yourself, why am I doing that though? Does that person or this situation, right, where you never got an answer from and was never resolved, takes a lot longer to heal from? Okay, you have to do that within yourself. 9 times out of 10, guys, we're not going to have closure. I know that sucking fucks. That's pig Latin for those of you that are too young to know. Utwe igpe anle. Saye. What are we evaluating? Why am I dwelling on the pain? I cannot change the past. Once we do lift our head up from our boohoo, right there, key's right behind her. In the traditional deck of the Rider-Waite, the figure is regretful and sorrowful. This could be this person as well. So if it makes you feel any better as you're rising high and ascending the mountain, looking at all the steps that it took to get you there, you know, don't think they don't care. And if this is you, pick your head up, boo. It's going to be okay. It really is, I promise. We cannot always expect the truth from others, but we can expect it from ourselves. I love you. Oh, I was gonna sign off really quick. Today is September 28th, yes. But again, no matter when you hear this message, it will be for you. So that would be a 9, 8 and 2 is 10, which is a 1. So 917 energy. Let me look that up for you. You're gonna like this. Sudden shifts. Changes. Your angels. So it says life happens in a moment. Your angels signal to you that your current reality is shifting towards something very different for your highest good. The change can cause anxiety and stress. Let go of the fear, false ego appearing real, of what is to come. Okay, that's anxiety, guys. Fearing what hasn't happened yet. My grandma always said, worrying is like sitting in a rocking chair. It's a lot of fun to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. And it just pulls you off the mountain. Don't let someone else's lack of growth and emotional maturity pull you down. That is a choice, right? Love yourself enough to feel the feelings, especially in this full moon. Feel the feelings so that you can release them and let them go. This is the perfect time to do it. If you need to cut a soul tie, imagine in your mind as you're meditating, as you're going to bed tonight, as you wake up tomorrow morning, visualize that that cord is being cut. As painful as that might be, to see that person right in front of you in your mind's eye, or the situation, whatever situation was disappointing and broke your heart, okay, that was this is not something you did. This was something out of your control, but it is your control to learn the lesson so it doesn't happen again. That's where you have control. Visualize that person in front of you or that situation. Pan out. Get farther and farther away. Link hands with them. Let yourself feel the energy of letting go. And it's going to get you in your feels. Because guess what, guys? To feel this much pain is the amount of love that you had for it. Something can't hurt this bad if you didn't love it to the same extent in the first place. Feel the feels. Let them go. Have that visualization. Forgive them, not because what they did was okay. Forgive them that they were not emotionally mature enough to handle your heart in the way that you deserve. Because you deserve better. You deserve better from yourself first. And when you ascend up here, when you transform and you balance your masculine and feminine energies, your yin and your yang within you, all of a sudden, a whole new crop comes your way. Yeah, I said crop. As you sit in meditation today, breathe in the white light of faith and breathe out the darker light of fear, yin and yang. Inhale, fill your heart cup. Exhale, static energy. Open your mouth to exhale and just let it go. It physically feels good. Feel the feels. Give the forgiveness. I forgive myself for hanging on to a situation that was not for my highest good. I've learned the lesson. I do not wish to repeat it. Thank you, Spirit. Do not wish to repeat that one. And go do you. Pretty on the nose, 917. Let me get, I feel like I need some more energy here for you. Let me get an advice card. Great angels and guides, please show the best card here in the deck to help those that are watching this video whenever they watch it. Well, I got two. It's a 38 card. 73, 37 here. I just got chills, not only down my arms, but down my legs as well. 9, 10, 11. This was a soul tie. It was. But guys, soul ties are here to teach us about ourselves. They hold a mirror up to ourselves. Okay, when we see something we don't like about that other person, things we want to change about that person, that's projection. It's something within you, maybe that you haven't realized that needed to change within you that was hurting yourself. Okay. This is restore and replenish. 8 and 3 is an 11 card. So this curled position, and this is this 9 of Swords here in the recent past. You've got to heal yourself. This new moon is a perfect time to do that. I will attach a link in the description box that is linked to these cards. There, it is a gorgeous deck, beautiful. And look how the petals up here around the top of that flower are mimicking this growth, this greenery, this opening, this healing of the heart chakra. Hold on one second. I saw a number 8 pool ball in my meditation this morning, and that's what it looked like. Nope, it's a shell. Okay, I was going to be like, that's really weird. I've just been seeing 8 like crazy, that reciprocal energy. I mean, I don't know why a poobah would be in here with the shells, but anyhow, underneath that, new birth, guarded vigilantly. It's a 24 card. That's 6. That is soulmate energy. That is balanced 3s on each side, balancing fate. Energy will always seek its own level, and the universe abhors a vacuum. It does not like it. If it makes you feel any better that that person will get back what they gave, maybe try to let that one go. But if it does make you feel better, then fine. Maybe release judgment on the full moon as well. Okay, because judgment is also a negative energy that pulls your own vibration down. It's that saying of, you know, wanting to poison someone, but that judgment, we end up poisoning ourselves. New birth, guarded vigilantly. Wow. Rebirth. Seeing something, healing from this heartache, healing ourselves. I mean, it doesn't get more spot on than that. Thank you, Spirit. That is gorgeous. Look at that green butterfly there. Heart healing, new growth, transformation is coming. All right. Bye for real now. I will see you in the morning. I love you. Take care. Be well.